How's it going, Cancer? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Don't worry, I'm zooming out. Welcome to my channel, and thanks for joining me for your November month ahead tarot card reading. So for this read, I'm going to be using the Essential Tarot, and I must say I'm very excited to do your reading because I've seen some very powerful developments in your life as we've gone sort of through 2020, and not necessarily an easy ride for you guys, and I've gotten some pretty heated comments from Cancer. And you know what? When I find that people, they're either like, wow, that was so amazing, or you suck, it really strikes a nerve with people, so really pay attention to how you react to the reading, because a strong reaction either way is a recognition of truth. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the read for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I think I mentioned that I'm using the Essential Tarot, so that's what's going to be happening here. And I will be pulling a Romance Angel Oracle card after the read, so I'll just give that a quick shuffle. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me and all of that good stuff. So we're going to look at the theme of the month for November 2020. Let me put that to the side, and I'll just do a quick deck cut on the Essential Tarot, and we'll take this lovely card here. So you do have the Ten of Rods here, which is, it's nice. This is the feeling of coming home, it just, and really, that sort of burdened walk through 2020 that we were talking about. And being able to sort of assign the pain of your past to where it belongs historically for you. When you look at the Nine of Rods, it's a character standing there and generally a little bit weather beaten, and, they're tougher, the journey made them harder, stronger, faster, better. And I'm not going to start singing Kanye West. I apologize, but anyway, or maybe I should, I don't know. Any requests? So definitely being able to put things are starting to make a little bit more sense right now. The emotion could be draining from certain really challenging circumstances, and when I mean draining, it's like where it's a tolerable pain now, where before it was like, it might have felt like your skin was so stretched that everything hurt, even the lightest touch around you, it just felt like, oh, don't do that, you're too close to me, and kind of like an exposed nerve. And it's like that exposed nerve is finally able to heal over, and you might be able to get back into a more comforting routine and being able to actually be closer to people, and carry on, maybe feeling a little bit more like yourself as we come into November. So this is very powerful with that Ten of Rods. It does show a bit of a long journey. So I was doing the shuffle and this card presented itself, and I'm being guided to take that. So let's take that. So we have the Ace of Rods, which is beautiful. This is really like a full circle energy and coming back and blooming into sort of a new reality for yourself. And there's that castle again, here it is again. So it's like you're planting seeds for a new life and receiving more divine inspiration. And, if you've lost somebody recently, you'll be able to communicate with them as well, through meditation, and they could come to you through dreams, and you could just have more of a sense of comfort, because your ancestors are always with you. I saw this really cool meme the other day. It was amazing, and I didn't save it, but, just never feel alone on your path because your ancestors are always around you. And it showed somebody like on their hands and knees on the ground, and they were like totally in pain, but behind them there were all these beautiful glowing spirit representations of your family, and from many generations ago. So they're all supporting you, and I'm getting like wild goosebumps as I'm talking about that. So somebody really wants to come through and tell you, Cancer, how much they just love you, you know, and they're still supporting you, and you're able to reach out and start your life over again, you know. And it's not starting over again, it's just a continuation and picking yourself back up, and probably learned a lot about yourself and the people around you too, you know, that, you know, how they treated you when you went through a very difficult time. And you probably found out how much you meant to other people in the process of healing yourself from a loss. Whoa, okay. So we have the Chariot card here. So you guys, I'm definitely seeing a new way of life for you, you know, with the Ace of Rods and the Chariot card, like, and putting yourself in a brand new direction. And this feeling of home, it just keeps on coming back, you know. You could be moving very soon. Maybe you're moving in with somebody. It's like your home life circumstance is going to change a little bit in November, and for the best, because you have this really calming Ace of Rods energy coming in, as well as the very balanced Chariot. This is a very stoic, sort of on point, reliable, not the wild Chariot energy that you would have in my other decks, like specifically the Witch's Tarot, where that Chariot card is all over the place. It's like really charging and like super aggressive, but this one is like, okay, you know, and really learning how you are, who you are, like seeing that true grit of the person that you are, you know, and learning to love yourself in a more genuine way. And this may or may not have been at the loss of somebody else in your family, you know, but could just be the sobering realization something shocking could have happened to even somebody you know, or you saw it on the news and you're like, something recalibrated in you and you just understand things in a different way. So it's kind of beautiful here, you know, but it's like there's always going to be like this bubble of melancholy within you, but it's not driving you in the nerve jangling way that it was before. So 7 Pentacles here is really showing the seeds of a brand new lifestyle for you. And this is absolutely the tone, and it's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from spirit guides that, you know, this is your reboot. This is your restart. This is where you can choose whatever you want to do right now. You know, 7 of Pentacles is really planting the seeds for your future, you know, really building that, what you want to see, what you want to attain on the horizon of your life here. Like what chapter do you want to walk into next? And this is a very compelling 7 of Pentacles because he's actually like really close and holding them. So you could have shed layers of, I'm getting the word animosity, but just shedding your armor a little bit, Cancer. I feel a massive hiccup coming on, so if you see me making weird faces, it's not about you. So I'll pull another card here for you. So here's the King of Swords, and this is another amazing card. It's like realizing that some emotions don't belong to you. You could have really come across some exercises to deal with being an empath or a light worker or just a really sensitive person. And it's like, I know so many people with social anxiety and they're empaths and other things, but you know, being able to just sort of cut through the waffle here with the King of Swords and sort of release any extraneous emotions that don't belong to you, and understanding there's more to be done for your life than allowing sort of the friction of other people. And the King of Swords is definitely going to help heal that exposed nerve feeling that you've been having, and it looks like most of the year. Really interesting, the King of Swords. He's very protective of his family, you know, but when it comes to facing front, he's very matter of fact. Like if you catch him you know, walking down the street, you would never think that he was a very deeply emotional person, but of course he is, but he only shows that to people that deserve it. So this is what I'm getting here for you guys, where you're getting better at adapting that suit of armor and who deserves it and who doesn't, and probably pulling in people that are not going to treat you like you don't matter. Very interesting. And okay, so we've got the 10 of Swords here. So a really like dark and cloudy and painful chapter of your life will be cycling down here. That's what the 10 of Swords means. It does mean that, you know, something is coming to an end. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're going to have some horrible accident somewhere in some creepy location. So don't worry about that. Significantly, I pulled 2 10s here for you, so check out angel number 1010. It's very important that you receive the angel numbers within the reading. So really making a shift here, you guys, and choosing your life with more intention and something a little bit more placid, and maybe coming to the understanding where, you know, excitement doesn't always mean happiness. You know what I mean? There is a certain pleasure in monotony, and you know, you might start to crave a completely different lifestyle for yourself than what you've been currently experiencing. All right, so let me pull one of these bad boys. So express your love. This says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And you know what? Expressing your love, and this could be for family members, and you know, you could know somebody on a romantic level, but this could be for anybody, especially if they've been supporting you through a very, very strenuous and difficult time. And maybe, I don't know, you know, sometimes when people are support systems for other people, it goes a little bit unsung and unappreciated. So, you know, or maybe there's somebody that you want to take out. So again, the first person that you think of when I call out a card like this is the person you should probably reach out to and say something. You know, I really appreciate you, or, you know, I love you, or I have romantic feelings for you, or, you know, whatever that message needs to be spoken. It's time to say that. And it's going to mean completely different thing to you now, because you understand the depth of emotion in a way now that you might not have in January. So really cool reading for you, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. So I'm just going to wrap it up, and namaste, guys. Take care. Bye.